A lot of you guys are not stupid, bro, or have some kind of problem with your mental state or just any mental kind of problem. You guys just like taking action, bro. You guys lack the idea of just doing something. You guys want to wake up at a perfect fucking time or take your shower at the perfect temperature or make a whole fucking plan and just overthink what you're trying to get done and then just never fucking do it. You guys have too much information at your display and you guys just don't take enough action. That's it. You guys just don't take enough action. You guys have so much information in your fucking face that you're literally just stuck. You're just stuck. You don't want to actually just take fucking action and just do the hard work. You guys are thinking all these little processes and how everything has to be done exactly like this and how your room has to look like this and you have to do exactly like this. You gotta drink this amount of water. Just do this exact fucking thing instead of just going after and just doing it. You're stuck with too much information. And all you have to do is just take action. That's it, bro. That's where you get the information from. You don't get the information from being on your fucking phone or doing something at this exact time or I have to get this much amount of sleep before I can do this. You don't get any information out of that, bro. You get information out of the shit that you don't want to do. You get information out of yourself when you're doing those workouts and you don't want to do that workout. That's where you get the information from, bro. You don't get the information by waiting the perfect moment, the perfect time, because that shit does not exist, bro. You take action in the very moment. You don't wait in the future. You don't wait until the perfect time. You don't wait until the weather is like this. You don't do none of that shit. You do it regardless of the circumstances. That is taking action. None of you guys are stupid. There's no excuse that you guys can say that would make me feel like, okay, maybe that's why you can't take action. No, bro, we can all take action. Shit, taking action is easier to do than actually thinking about all that information. A dumbass can take action instead of just sitting around and writing about a bunch of fucking information down. He can do that instead. It makes no sense for you guys to think that there is a perfect fucking time. Whenever I was broke as fuck, I didn't think it was a perfect. I didn't think, oh, this isn't a perfect time for me to do my morning routine. Or this isn't a perfect time for me to do my workout. No, I still did my shit anyway, bro. I still did it anyway because I knew regardless of what I was going through, I had to still do that. If I was sick, was I going to sit there and not do my morning routine because I didn't feel good? No, I still fucking did it. I'm still taking, you know what I'm saying? I'm still taking action. Because taking action is more important than you sitting around with all this fucking information in your minds, but you can't even display the information because you don't have the fucking discipline and the mindset to even take one step forward, to take even a baby step forward. And then you expect when you finally do it at that exact moment, that's enough. Just never do it again. So you just take one, you do it in one good fucking moment, and then that's it. You just never do it again after that. That's basically it. It's complete. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. We're stuck in a time where there is a lot of information on display for you. There's a lot of information that you can take in, but nobody wants to take the action though. There is no taking action or taking any steps for it. It's just all this information in my head. I'm just gonna leave it up there and I'm not gonna do shit with it at all. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that I've been doing this entire time with the new information that I do have in my mind, but I'm just not gonna fucking apply it. That's basically the mindset of 90% of people in basically nowadays in society, bro. You get all this information that our ancestors and people didn't have thousands to thousands of years ago, and you just can't take action. Do you think our ancestors billions of years ago when they were hungry, they had to wait before a perfect moment to go get food? No, they're fucking hungry. They have to go get food in this very moment. There is no waiting 3 hours or 4 more hours. No, they did it in the very fucking moment. There is no extra waiting time. They did it in that very moment. Like there was no you wait until the weather's like this, then you can go get some water. No, if you do that, you fucking die. Like there was none of that too much information shit in those times. You had to do it in that very moment. It's just except nowadays you don't die from not taking action. You just let your life get worse, worse, and worse and worse. You just die mentally and physically. You just die mentally, not physically. You just die mentally because you're not growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. It's that simple. If you're not growing and taking action and changing your circumstance mentally, you're dying. You're letting yourself drain out. You're letting yourself become less than what you used to be. You're letting just bad habits just fill out your life. That's the consequence in modern age time. That's the consequence now. So there is no wait until this time or none of that, bro. There's none of that because there never is going to be a perfect time. There never is. There is no such thing as a perfect time. You're always going to have moments where shit isn't working out for you. There is no story that starts from the tippity top throughout the entire fucking story. No. There is a process and there is a end to it. But every process and end, there was actions being taken throughout that time. It wasn't taking action, wait a little bit, wait until it's a perfect moment, another action, wait a little bit. No, it wasn't like that, bro. You took action regardless of how you felt in those situations. And that's what makes a great story great. That's what makes a person in that story a legend, a hero, somebody that changed other people's lives because he kept taking action regardless of how he felt. Those are heroes. Look at all the heroes that we see nowadays. What did all of those heroes do? They got up and they took action. They didn't plan shit out. All they knew is they had to make a step and change something. They weren't smart. Some of them were fucking straight up stupid. But every hero in a story, the one thing they all have in common is they all kept taking action. They all kept taking steps forward. They never stayed in the same spot. They always kept taking action. Regardless of if they got their ass beat, broke a back, broke an arm, or have a death happen to them, they still kept taking action every single time throughout the story. And that's what it makes a great person a great person. That's what makes a successful person because the action was still being taken. They were still changing their circumstances every single day, regardless of how they felt. And you need to have that kind of mindset in these type of times. You need to have a mindset where you're taking more action than you are just sitting around and getting information. Because information is pointless if you do not take the action. I don't care if you're as smart as Elon Musk. If you don't take any fucking action, all that information is useless. Because the dumb motherfucker that's behind you, you guys are both in this race, this dumb motherfucker behind you in that same race, he's gonna pass your ass because you're too busy waiting for the perfect moment and thinking all these fucking thoughts of how it's gonna play out for you, or if you don't do this way, it's not gonna work out. While this dumb guy behind you, he doesn't understand shit that you're talking about. He just knows he has to take action. He has to keep going. He's gonna pass you up, not because he's smarter or because he has a secret formula. No, he passed your ass because he understood taking action is more important than anything else. And that's all he did. And he passed you in the race. It's as simple as that. You take action every single day. There is no perfect moment. And there never will be a perfect moment, except the moment that we are in right now in this very moment.